Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Today is the 10th of August. It is Wednesday, 2022. So before we get into this video, I want to remind everybody that I will be live streaming tonight at 8 p.m. So if you would like to join me then, we'll have a discussion. We'll have a topic, but we rarely ever stay on topic, but we'll do the best that we can. So I came out this morning and I had like 3 turkeys right down there in the lower meadow, and as soon as I came out of the camper, they kind of went right down into the woods. So that was pretty neat. Good sized turkeys too. So now I've got plenty of wildlife here. I've seen a lot of deer and stuff like that as well. So they're here. So anyway, so we're going to talk about the CPI. The CPI report came in. They said the numbers, like last month it was 9.1. They're saying this month that it is 8.5. Now they're saying gas prices have come down, so the cost of gas is down. But food is up, imagine that, and rent is up. So there's still, I mean, it's still better numbers, but not guaranteeing that things are going to continue to get better. You know, that's, so they're like, you know, oh, this is awesome. It's not as bad as, you know, as it should be, or they thought it was going to be. So the numbers are improving. So the rate hikes that the Fed is doing are definitely helping. You know, I want you to let's think about this for a second. Let's think about the average American family. Now, unfortunately, we live in a society now where both mom and dad have to work. No choice. We are coming off a period of time where for the last basically 2.5 years, if you will, a lot of kids have done remote learning where they have not been going to school. They have been staying at home and learning online. So they're, you know, haven't been out, been able to interact with their friends and do those type of things. Which, you know, that's definitely something that should be concerning for, you know, parents. You know, that not having that social activity is not a good thing at all. You need to build those social skills along with everything else. So a lot of these kids have gone back to school. Now school's actually in-person learning again, and there's been a lot of problems. Kids are not adjusting well back to that environment after not having to do it for so long. So something that, you know, we definitely need to pay attention to. Now that could come down to a couple things. What is she? Hey, get out of there! Why is that even open? I'm like looking, how is she in the garden? Thought I had that closed off. Did something get in there? Let's take a look. Or maybe it was her pushed it open. I don't know. Yeah. Huh. No, it's like wide open. Maybe I didn't close it up the last time I was in here. I don't know. Thought I had, to be honest with you. I don't know. So anyway, sorry about that. No, I was like looking at, what is she doing? You're like a little kid that can't not get into stuff. Alright, so they're calling, you can see some of the clouds coming in here, that by this afternoon we're going to have rain. And so, yeah, good times. But, what are you going to do? We've had a few dry days in a row, so a little rain ain't going to hurt nothing. But, no, anyway, what was I saying? Oh, so I was talking about the kids and, you know, with the remote learning, and now they're back into, you know, doing what they have to do. Oh, so I got to tell you, so, I got to tell you really quickly, I thought this was interesting. So I had gone out grocery shopping yesterday. So I had made my list, put it on the table, when I left and I got halfway to the store, I went, crap, I did not remember my list. So I had gone to, did my grocery shop, and I came back. I stopped at the gas station, gassed up, and then I was like, oh crap, I forgot I wanted to get a can opener. Now I have my military can opener that I keep on the P38 that I keep on my keychain. So I've been using that. Now it works, and it works great, but I'd like to have a regular can opener. I only had the one can opener down here. Now up, of course, in New York, I probably have 15 can openers, but I didn't have any down here. I had the one, and the one that I had down here broke, so I'm like, okay, got to get another can opener. So I go over to the Dollar General to grab a can opener, and while I was there, I was like, oh crap, I forgot dog food. So that was on my list. And then I'm like, oh crap, I forgot I was going to grab some disposable batteries. So I grabbed those, and I come back here and I check my list, and I did end up getting everything on my list, even though I made the second stop to the Dollar General. Too funny. But at least I remember most of it when I was at the grocery store. So, but good times, good times. But anyway, I want to hear your guys' thoughts on the numbers with the CPI. Do you think that they are legitimate numbers? Do you think they are being manipulated? I wanted to go back and talk about that a little bit more. They're talking about food prices are up and rent is up. A lot of people are getting to that point where they can't afford to do it anymore. And that's with two people working. I was reading an article, and there was a couple. They were in their 30s, and she ended up she had a child with an ex, and she ended up taking the child and dropping it off with her ex because they ended up being homeless, and they were living in a tent, and they were doing it at campsites, campgrounds. And so they were like, well, we'll be like 2 weeks in one campsite, and then we have to move and pack up and go to another campsite, because I think they were saying that their rent was like $1,200 a month. This was in Maine. And that's happening to a lot of folks. They said they've been doing that for 5 months now. And, I'm sure there's always more to a story if they're both working, and if, hey, you know what, here's the things, what a lot of people don't understand. You can adjust and you can do what you need to do in any circumstance. It's just a matter of what is acceptable, what is not acceptable to you. Do you have to have all the bells and whistles? And, it's like with the camper, okay? I still don't use the water in the camper. I haven't used the shower in the camper at all. Don't need to. I shower outside right there where the buckets are. I got some boards down, and I come outside and I shower outside. The weather's fine for that, not a big deal, and that's the way that I've been doing it. And you adjust to whatever your circumstances are. I like having power, obviously, so that's definitely helpful. But with any situation that you're in, you just make adjustments and you do what you have to do. And hopefully you're saving your money. If you're in that situation, you're not like out spending. And I think that's part of the problem with our society today. People, their appetites for things are more than their wallets. And so they have to, they want, but they're not willing to sacrifice to get anything. And it's just those are things that people need to really be paying attention to. They really do, and a lot of people are not. What are you doing? Huh? You're a good girl. Yeah. So, anyway, folks, I definitely want to hear your feedback on this. How are things going as far as financially, with being able to buy food, to buy fuel, to pay your rent? Are you seeing rent increases? Are you seeing fuel prices that are actually coming down? So, but not anywhere near down to where they should be. Let's be clear on that. I just got gas yesterday and it was $4.19. So I was pretty happy about that. It's much lower than it was when I came down this last time. So that's definitely helpful. You know, so fuel's coming down a little bit of relief there, but food prices are ridiculously high. And you know, and I'm going to ask you guys about your rent and stuff like that because I don't rent, so I wouldn't know about that part. So anyway, guys, I'm going to jump off of here for now. Remember, we are all in this together. We are one race called the human race, and that's important. If we could ever figure that out, we'll be in much, much better shape. Also remember to hug and kiss the ones that you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life, so it's really important that we tell the people that we care about every day how we feel. Last but not least, STD, step, thing, and day. One step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to accomplish, you can do it. The only one that's going to stop you from reaching your goal is you. That's it, nobody else. Stay positive, stay away from the negativity, and you're going to be just fine. All right? I will talk to you all later. I hope everybody has a great day. Prepper Nurse 1, out for now.